When we talk about knowing your worth, we simply talk about numbers as well. Out of 100% of the world's population, 80% are unaware of their worth. 15% know their worth but they can be bought, and the remainder 5%, they simply know their worth and they are considered priceless. Out of these three categories, know where you want to be. Knowing your worth is simply knowing where you are supposed to be and where you're not supposed to be, where you're supposed to go and simply where you're not supposed to go. Knowing your worth means that you have standards and you cannot downgrade your standards for particular people or a particular person. Knowing your worth simply means knowing yourself, knowing how much you are valued at. Knowing your worth is simply being real to yourself, being unreachable, and you can only be reachable if you make yourself reachable to people. Simply know your worth, and you know what you want in life.
The world won't value if you don't value. When someone loses something important, they quickly realize its worth. But once they have it, they don't realize its worth. Don't be found anywhere anyhow. Separate yourself. One day I was watching a clip from one of the best actors in the world by the name of Denzel Washington, DC. The guy said you can't meet him on Monday up to Friday. Why? Because if you see him on Friday in the mall, you won't be able to pay for you to watch him in the cinema. So the guy separates himself from being found anywhere. Why? Because he's famous. When you know that you are famous, you are famous. Everyone was born famous, but it's up to you to make yourself that. It depends on how you present yourself to the world. Don't be found anywhere anyhow. But I'm here to tell you that the reason why you're still alive on this earth is there's simply something which you have not yet achieved, and that something depends on what you know. Life depends on what you know about yourself. Your current trials are simply a measure of your worth. Have limits, have obligations, set standards for yourself. Don't be so desperate. Don't beg for people. Just know who you are, discover yourself, and know where you're going.